Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur and current head of the Department of Government Efficiency, has publicly advocated for the United States to withdraw from the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Taking to his social media platform X, formerly Twitter, Musk reshared a post urging the U.S. to exit NATO now, and added that it doesn't make sense for America to pay for the defense of Europe. This sentiment aligns with the Trump administration's ongoing critique of NATO. President Donald Trump has consistently questioned the alliance's value, pressing European allies to increase their defense spending to 5% of their GDP, a figure surpassing current contributions by any member, including the U.S. Trump has even suggested that the U.S. might reconsider its commitment to NATO's mutual defense clause if member nations fail to meet these spending targets. Musk's endorsement of a NATO exit comes at a time of significant shifts in U.S. foreign policy. The administration has recently paused military aid to Ukraine following a contentious meeting between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. This move has raised concerns about America's support for European security amidst ongoing conflicts in the region. Beyond his stance on NATO, Musk's role within the Trump administration has been both influential and controversial. As the head of DOGE, he has spearheaded efforts to slash federal spending, which includes mass layoffs of federal workers and the cancellation of numerous government contracts. This aggressive approach aims to streamline government operations, but has faced criticism for bypassing traditional checks and balances. Notably, the administration has canceled over 80% of USAID programs, a move that has disrupted vital humanitarian aid worldwide. The implications of Musk's NATO comments extend into the business realm as well. Tesla, the electric vehicle company led by Musk, has experienced a significant decline in stock value, approximately 38% since January 20. Analysts attribute this drop to concerns that Musk's political involvement may alienate Tesla's core customer base, which tends to be left-leaning and environmentally conscious. Additionally, uncertainties surrounding America's commitment to NATO have negatively impacted major U.S. defense contractors, while European defense firms have seen stock value increases. Elon Musk's remarks for the U.S. to exit NATO have intensified debates about the future of European defense and the continent's preparedness to handle security challenges independently. The United States has long been the cornerstone of NATO, contributing approximately $4 trillion in military assets, including advanced technologies and a significant troop presence. A U.S. withdrawal would necessitate a substantial restructuring of NATO's defense strategy, compelling European allies to fill the void left by American forces. This shift could expose existing gaps in Europe's military capabilities, particularly in areas like integrated anti-aircraft defense systems and precision strike technologies. Sir Ben Wallace, the former UK Defense Secretary, acknowledged that while a US exit from NATO would be significant, it wouldn't spell disaster for Europe. He emphasized that Europe possesses both the will and resources to manage its security independently, urging European nations to become less reliant on U.S. military support. In response to escalating security concerns, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen unveiled the Rearm Europe initiative on March 4, 2025. This ambitious plan aims to mobilize up to €800 billion to bolster Europe's defense infrastructure, reducing dependence on external allies and addressing threats such as the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The Rearm Europe plan is a bold initiative designed to strengthen the continent's defense capabilities by addressing financial and strategic gaps in military investment. It consists of 5 key components aimed at mobilizing substantial funds for defense projects. The plan proposes fiscal flexibility, which would temporarily suspend European Union budget rules to enable member states to boost their defense spending, unlocking up to €650 billion over 4 years. Defense loans worth €150 billion would be provided for joint defense projects, particularly focusing on air and missile defense systems. Additionally, Budget repurposing would redirect existing European Union funds toward military investments, ensuring that financial resources are allocated efficiently. The initiative also involves the European Investment Bank, lifting lending restrictions to support defense firms, and the creation of a savings union, which would mobilize private capital to further enhance European defense spending. Despite its ambitious goals, the Rearm Europe plan faces significant challenges in its execution. A major obstacle is the disparity in defense spending among European Union member states, as only 18 out of 32 NATO members currently meet the 2% GDP target for military funding. This uneven commitment raises concerns about the ability of some nations to contribute effectively to collective security. Additionally, debates over funding allocation persist, with disagreements on whether defense expenditures should take priority over social welfare programs. The question of how to distribute costs fairly and ensure that smaller economies do not bear an undue burden further complicates the plan's implementation. Without swift resolution of these issues, delays in the rearmament process could leave Europe vulnerable, particularly in the wake of shifting geopolitical tensions and uncertainty surrounding the U.S. commitment to NATO. Any delays in executing the €800 billion rearmament plan could have significant repercussions for European security, especially in the context of a potential U.S. withdrawal from NATO. Without timely enhancements to military capabilities, Europe may struggle to deter aggression from adversaries like Russia. Analysts suggest that to compensate for the absence of U.S. support, Europe would need to double its military spending, add 300,000 troops, and acquire 1,400 tanks over the next 5 years. Ursula von der Leyen has emphasized the urgency of the situation, stating that all funding options are being considered to secure European Union defense. She highlighted the necessity of protecting European values of democracy and the rule of law in a changing geopolitical landscape. Even though Europe is preparing to finance its defense, the likelihood of the U.S. leaving NATO remains low. In December 2023, the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2024 was enacted, which prohibits the president from unilaterally withdrawing from NATO without the approval of a two-thirds Senate supermajority or an act of Congress. While there is some debate about the legal enforceability of this provision, it reflects strong legislative support for continued U.S. membership in NATO. Additionally, public opinion has historically favored NATO. A 2019 Pew Research Center survey indicated that 77% of Americans viewed being a member of NATO as beneficial for the United States. Your perspective matters. What do you make of Elon Musk suggesting the U.S. should leave NATO? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the Current Affairs channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.